Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. This submission today came in from a user who claimed that they retried the run here for several hours to try and path through to find a winning line. So it's Rector and Exile Wurmkin, shockingly. A pretty interesting combo. And basically, they said that the first try was a loss, of course, and they eventually navigated towards a victory and did win after many hours. They also said that despite the fact that they won, it required a lot of resets on the Divinity, and they can't imagine making it through this without that much sort of trial and error and all of the perfect information. So I'm really interested to see how doomed this is that it would take someone multiple hours to find the winning line. It's interesting because I consider Melting the best clan pretty universally, and I think Rector is an exceptional champion. Rector is so strong, in my opinion, between all of its paths. There are no bad hits, and you can always make something work. Now, the interesting thing here is that there are units that don't make sense for Rector to play. So this is a case of something like Paraffin Thug, right? Paraffin Thug's not a very impressive unit, but Paraffin Thug shines if you see a Giraffe infusion and you have Dark Calling Rector, because you can now scale it and let it die and come back, and presumably you have some other units. That's one example where that unit's actually pretty good. It's basically like I don't want to call it a Horned Warrior, it's like a really bad Horned Warrior, right? So there's that. There's also the interesting line here of reform eggs if we're shown enough elements to make it work. Pretty good, but it's really hard to play. Really hard to play. You combine the difficulty of playing reform with the difficulty of playing Wurmkin eggs and finding all the lines. And even then, I mean, Endless Egg is just easier and better in general cases. So it's really interesting. We'll have to see. The other main problem here is that Wurmkin units are large, and it can therefore be fairly difficult to replay a bunch. We'll have to see. I'm assuming that this person, since they've seen everything in this run, has seen some truly doomed drafts, and maybe you just don't find a line. I would be pretty shocked, but we'll have to see. So that's about as much as I need to say here. Their first playthrough, this is this looks like a Seraph death to me, right? 36k. Yeah, that seems like a Seraph death. It might actually be a Divinity death. Not entirely sure, but I think it's Seraph based on the numbers there. So we'll have to see what we see. Regardless, let me explain briefly what's going on if you're just joining us for the first time. And if you are, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the squad. The squad? Am I really calling it that? Well, I called it the squad today, but I don't think that's going to become a thing. Anyway, what we're doing here is I'm playing user submitted runs. Basically, viewers are playing Monster Train and they're just having a rough go of some seeds, right? They're coming in 25, no mutators, and some of these runs really suck. They don't show you good units, they don't show you good spells, nothing lines up on the map, and you're not sure how to win. So you can submit those doomed runs to me via challenge links like the above. So, 3 words is what they usually look like. And I will run them for you on the channel, hopefully win, and regardless, provide a lot of insight. We're doing pretty well. We're currently on a 33 win streak. We had a very strange circumstance in the last run where we threw away Shardtail Queen and then used a Bounty Stalker infused into a Rail Beater and self-infused entombed explosive to carry us to victory. It's really rare to throw away the queen, and even more rare to use a bounty stalker infusion like that. Really, really confusing run, and I actually totally understand why people lost, right? Because it's confusing, even though it is really strong. And when I say really strong, I mean very, very powerful. It was a very strong run, but it uses lines that people look at and go, wait, that works? And if you haven't seen it or played it before, then I could see how you wouldn't take those cards. You wouldn't draft those things and you would go, okay, I tried. Why did this not win? And do something else that is, inferior. So So yeah, that was a good one. I do think that was a pretty cool episode, actually. I recommend watching it. Anyway, I think that's everything I've got to say to you here. So without further ado, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see how bad Rector is today. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine. Let's see, levels make this look like... I'm not entirely sure if the game is too quiet or if things look good. Well, the levels seem fine. Anyway, I guess we'll go with it. My headphones might just be quiet, but whatever, it is what it is. We are... Oh, I didn't ask how you're doing. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. I don't have much to report. It is an extremely busy time at work this week and next week, honestly, so finding time to record will be difficult. I probably won't be doing any doubles, but it's all good. And now, with the pleasantries out of the way, let's dig in. We are default melting with Exile Wurmkin against Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Spell Shield Arcus, and Sap Seraph. We have Wicklash, Bogfly, Subsuming Blade. This is a pretty good start, right? Bogfly carries the early game pretty hard. 0 cost, 25-5 is really good, especially into Relentless. Wicklash opens up burnout lines out of the gate, and Subsuming Blade is a ping. And we love pings. I mean, we have Echo Break, but seeing it this early is pretty good. I'm going to glance ahead. I'm skipping these details. I want to see where this person died first. That is a Divinity death. So, okay. That tells me a little bit. Sorry for all the scrolling. Let's look at the map. We have only a Remnant banner on Ring 2. That's fine. It might suck. It might be something like Thug, Lady of the Reformed, or whatever. Another Remnant banner, so we don't even see Wurmkin units in the early game. There is one alongside a removal dupe on Ring 4. Worth noting, we don't see a early game temple, which matters. That is okay, though, because we do see the dupe alongside the temple on Ring 4. We have a Ring 8 temple and one on 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow, there's 2 removal dupes on this run. That's a very, very powerful lineup if you can make something useful out of it. We have double mid-game steel shops. Okay. It doesn't look terrible at a glance. Let's see what we're shown. Karuska and Boon of the Blacksmith. I think you could reasonably take either of these, but Karuska, when you can still see Wurmkin commons, is ridiculous, so we're going to click it. This is a hard relic to skip from a start like that. Dark Calling Accumulator. Yeah, it's just Burnout. It's just a Reform Rector here, right? Every time. If there were Burnout, I actually think Burnout is stronger here because he sits on a lower floor and you could play something else above, and you have the Wicklashes, right? Harvest, it's not Harvest here. I don't have a Tomb start, right? And Dark Calling is just ridiculously good for a lot of reasons, so we'll click it. It's fine. Cool. How strong do I feel? I have multiple pings. I'll take the Relic. Yeah, we're good. Base charge is pretty incredible. Sinner's Salve, no guaranteed bosses that have curses. It is still good to take early. Base charge is probably just better because it makes Echo Breaks ridiculous. And then Lost Luggage is killer too. This is actually pretty tough. Lost Luggage is a really good relic. Base charge is... it's good. It's good, especially if I go in on Karuska stuff, but there's no guarantee I do. So Lost Luggage is just always good, right? Just always. Yeah, I think it is Lost Luggage. Base charge could be exceptional, right? And I would have leaned base charge there if I had a guaranteed Wurmkin banner in the early game, but I do not. Cool, we'll move on. I could take the money on Ring 2 if I want to. Let's see. Spike's Trial. I think this is free. I have Dark Calling, a whole bunch of units, and pings. Yeah, it's free money, I'm pretty sure. What I draw in turn 1 determines where I play Rector. I have a lot of good. We do... Let's see. I can do... Ping, ping, ping. I can kill 3, put in Rector, and get 2 units killed. Yeah, this is excellent. We'll play bottom then. We will play Dreg for starters. That charges this up a bit. I will put a Bogfly in as well. Just get it killed. It's cool. We ping 1. We ping 2. We ping 3. And I think I will play a Bogfly just to soak the 3 here. Yeah, fine. Sure, I get double reforms. Next floor looks acceptable. I should take ping on bottom, of course. 10 HP takes 2 hits, which is really strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means I get 2 hits here, I believe. Yeah, 1 kills himself on a spikes. We will take the money. I do want money. I'll take the 1 drag up top for that. And I may as well play some units, right? We have 2 dudes middle that'll do 3s. I don't know. These guys, they're fine. I'd rather reform these 3 on the bottom that are already really strong, though. We'll skip on them. We're okay. Sure. Bonk, bonk. I do play a Subsuming Blade here every time. Burnout 4, it's a pretty good chunker. We love that. This Bogfly is going to clap. Pretty good line. We do get 1 more reform. Actually 2, yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Let's see, I spike 1 in the front here. For sure. Does a lot. The 8 or 10. I think I put 1 in the front. Cool, it's fine. And we take... Ooh, a man burns out, which is interesting to me. I will play into that. That's a lot of damage. And then I can put another 1 here, and we come very close to killing on this floor. I will play 1 drag up top to kill itself and the enemy. Take some more drags. We should be able to clean this up. The man is going to have, what, like 10 life? Pretty close. 12. Sure. Go team. No damage taken. Burnout. Managed. Okay. Interesting. I think Stealth Tomb is for sure the click here. I like the Entombed Explosive, but just having Stealth for whatever line I choose is going to matter. I have Reform Rector, which is kind of like an Endless, and I can use this to protect Rector, so we'll take it. Let's see. Consume cards, I mean, they show me a Proclamation. It's not infused, sadly, but well, we'll take these, right? I need to click these consumers because I have Karuska. Yeah, sure. We click them. I need to see a unit. We go right. Merchant of Steel says large 25 Echo Stone. Baron? Baron's fine, right? He's fine. You could take Thug here. Interesting. Let's say I go the Harvest line. Let's think this through. I have Reforms. I have Stealth to protect Rector, who sits off floor. You do double Barons, self-infused with multi-strike plus 25, sitting behind a tomb like a Remnant Host or whatever. The line works pretty well. It's pretty stable. Paraffin Thug is okay. Paraffin Thug I might click here if I had Draft in my deck right now, because I could use the Draft Infusion and then just bring him back a bunch. You can still do that exact same thing with Baron, but Baron is more stable in general for other lines. So we'll click Baron here. It's fine. I'm going to buy a plus 25 if they show it to me, which I will take. It's right here. This does mean I can re-roll. Endless Stealth Tomb is just fine. Sure. Cool, we'll take it. That is acceptable. This will win. Yes. Now, I will go to Remnant Banner number 2 on the right on ring 3, almost certainly, because if they show me a Baron, I can do a Self-Infuse. Neat. If they show me, I don't know, something better, I could do that. And if they don't show me anything good, I don't really care. I can upgrade things like Proclamation, Subsuming Blade. Do I need the dollars? I don't think so. Right, it's tough. I won't have a lot of money for this magic shop, but the thing is what do I even want to upgrade? I'll buy a -1. Wicklash is something, I suppose. Yeah, it's something. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Would I hold over Wicklash? I suppose so, if they showed it to me. Is it worth 100 gold for that chance? I mean, because think about it, we get 50 from this trial. If I hit the collector, it's another 50 for 100. Or not 50 from the trial, 50 from the combat. So it's 135. Pretty weak sauce, really. I'll take the cash. This is formative elements of the run. I think it's fine. Unit draft. I do want to click this very, very badly. I take damage for this. We win Relentless thanks to immense stealth, though. Yeah, we take hits for this, almost certainly. Like 110%. Really good Subsuming Blade on turn 1, though. Interesting. So here's what you do. You do Dreg. I was worried a little bit about Molten Encasement Baron and the Subsuming Blade. I want to play 4 Ember, but there's a trick here, right? You do Rector on the bottom. We play the Tomb on the bottom here. It's infused, which lets me Proclamation for an extra Ember thanks to Carving Karuska, which gives me enough Ember now to Baron up top and Subsuming Blade this thing on bottom. Now, I'll grant you that I am stealing kills from Baron. I don't know if I care that much. It lines this up pretty well for me. And I can always just throw units up top right now. This is the scary dude. This Discipled Foot Soldier is terrifying. So I need to do big numbers down here. I need to work through... Yeah, we need to work through this. Now, I would like the Echo Break for money on middle. And we take, what, another Dreg here. I can rise this Molten Encasement with the floors here to always make sure stuff on the middle can punch. Yes. Cool. So you play the encasement here. I would like very much... Yeah, we do that. That being, we play we kill the Overcharged Apprentice and get 5 into the Foot Soldier, bringing him to 15. I then have to drag up top. Yeah. True. And ping him for 4. And we get through this now. Because we will rise the Molten Encasement here. Yeah, we get it, right? Because he kills the Dreg, we punch this guy, and it's good. Yeah, so in that case, I think the Stealth Tomb on bottom is almost certainly correct because we address the top floor. Gets a lot of damage numbers in. I want to play Big Dreg. Yeah, Big Dreg. He slaps. And I want to give the Wicklash to the other Big Dreg. Good value, good value. Yeah, cool. All right. Pretty good. I like that. We'll be able to elevator this a bunch again. Same reasoning. true. We put the damage into the Train Steward here, so he actually connects a larger number. And then the Baron will get through it, right? He's super fine. I'll just play the Bogfly Dreg, I'm pretty confident. They both die in one hit, but it's fine because they power up the Baron, which is what matters here. Cool. Double bonks. We play the unit here. We get the kill. I play Karuska just for the Ember so I can Subsuming Blade. Genius plays. Alright, cool. We get through it. Not concerned. Show me another Baron. No Draft, so that is unfortunate. The Draft is not a bad miss here. Double Molten Encasement, it's unnecessary. Entombed Explosive, pretty good. I'll click Entombed Explosive here, because what looks like it's going to happen, and depends on a lot of things of what they show me here, but it looks like I will be playing random tombs in front of a Baron, and then not have Rector on the floor. So, and there's no use in self-infused Molten Encasement. You don't need that much stealth, right? Almost never. So we take the bomb. We like bombs. And I'll take an Echo Infusion. It is a Karuska target. Yeah, sure. Great. Go team. Paraffin Enforcer. Okay. You've got my attention here. First of Kin. First of Kin is cute. This is the first Wurmkin unit I'm seeing. I'm not going to be leaning that direction. He's not here. It's not him today. We should probably take Paraffin Enforcer. This is a scaling line. It applies burnout to my floor, which I can play with thanks to Wicklashes. And when I see a multi-strike, it's pretty good. Yeah, this also opens up a lot of really good hits from this Remnant banner that I'm definitely looking at. Sure. Good. Great. We love it. I move right. Show me Holdover or something. Remove Consume -1. Surge Stone. Lady of the House. How curious. Lady may actually be considerably stronger than Baron here. I'm thinking about this. You do Paraffin Enforcer into Lady. We find multi-strike somewhere. And, I mean, obviously not here, but I'm going to go hunt pretty hard for it, I think. And then, yeah, I think it's definitely Lady here. Cool. I look at this Horde, for sure. Oh. Advanced Prototype is broken with Reform Rector. And it's better than Vapor Funnel and Divinity here. Yeah, it's always Advanced Prototype, actually. I take the -1 into, honestly, Subsuming Blade, I believe. Make it more playable. Yeah, true. 20 and Consume. You could take that, but I want to save the cash. Permafrost. Meh. Take a -1 into a Wicklash, then. It's fine. That -1, by the way, is because they could show me Spell Chain, and that's a completely viable option. I also would take an X5 on it here. Oh, we just take Penitent Remains, don't we? I have Reform Rector Penitent Remains. This is huge. Yeah, of course. Hey, there's Scaling Line. What a great hit. Cool, okay. We now move on. I value draw a lot, which means I'm really happy I took that Lost Luggage. Good hit. Very good hit. Yeah, actually, this is good. This is good. We move on. We should absolutely blast Daedalus here. No questions about it. If I can combine everything next floor effectively, we're good. Let's see. Rector is always bottom. Baron is not important anymore. Right? He's just not. I think I put Lady bottom, let her eat these hits. It's fine. We could actually put Baron bottom to protect our dude, but I don't know how much it matters. And I would like very much to Subsuming Blade on this turn. I have, let's see, no Karuska value. Right, nothing. And I also have the bomb on this turn. So a lot of cards I want to play is this truth of it. Paraffin Enforcer is probably not required here. Probably. I think we're going to stick Baron in front on our dude, and then we're going to take the Subsuming Blade hit here. Oh yeah, Train Steward also exists on this run, doesn't it, actually? Yeah, okay. Right, I changed my mind. Train Steward is here. So I put Paraffin Enforcer, Train Steward, and I burn out the Train Steward. Yeah. We just do this. And we burn out the Train Steward so it gets reformed. I know I give up Subsuming Blade, but it's okay. Rector will be protected by a Harvest Man, which is fine. Yeah, Train Steward burning out, very good, as it turns out. And then I will burn out into Paraffin Enforcer, probably. Reforming him is probably pretty decent. I think actually I'm going to get a dreg ready, right? Put a dreg in front. I then... Who do I want to reform more? The Baron or the Paraffin Enforcer? I'd like to keep Paraffin Enforcer around for Relentless. True. True. Do I? I could ascend them if I do it the other way around, right? We have enough turns here. He burns out. Yeah, I'm going to play on him. It's actually fine. And then I would like to ping a bad man. And I'll ping a bad man. It's fine. Sure. Cool. Bonk, burn out, double resurrect. This Train Steward is about to murder God. We play big drag bottom, it's fine. He's going to get huge. This Train Steward is about to annihilate. Oh, buddy. It's a good looking Train Steward. I will buff the Wickless Baron here. Very nice, very nice. I can hit the Echo Break on the bomb for good measure. It doesn't kill this dreg if I do that, though. Yeah, kill the dreg. Kill the dreg is good. I guess I take this damage into Daedalus. There's no reason not to. Let's see, I get 2 reforms here. Who do I get? Oh, excellent hits. Train Steward comes in and does 70 by 2. I'll take the Stealth Tomb on bottom, start feeding that floor up. Play this 49 damage dreg, who lives the bomb, by the way. Which plugs 140 into... Oh man, this is perfect. He plugs 140 into Daedalus and then dies on spikes. Yeah, this is strong. Thank you. Oh, I guess he died in the Extinguish. Even better. Alright, my deaths do matter. I would like to reform who? This dreg basically kills everything. Right? Who do I reform? I think it would like to be Train Steward, Paraffin Enforcer here, so... I guess I'll play Dreg up top. He does 79 damage into the boss, right? And then I will play Paraffin Enforcer middle, let them burn out. You know, I maybe should play Proclamation here, but I guess it doesn't matter. This Dreg... What do you even Proclamation? What does this do? I don't care if this dreg gets hit, right? Yeah, it doesn't change anything. In fact, it just puts another dreg in rotation. It also doesn't do anything... Yeah, it also doesn't change anything if I play Proclamation elsewhere, right? Like, it actually just does not matter. Okay, take my 100 into Daedalus there. I think bottom floor wins here, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. what an easy combat. And then you look and you say, Train Steward doing 100 damage seems okay to me, right? What a good floor. We should be square here, I'm pretty sure. At least for the moment. This could go bad if I do not hit multi-strike. Number of hits is the main concern. The Train Stewards help a lot. Also, Hallowed Halls exists on this run. Also, Formless Child exists on this run. Okay, we are cooking with gas. My infusion is going to be Paraffin Enforcer into Lady. I might just keep the Baron because the Baron protects Rector and does fine otherwise. He also has a plus 25. I think it's got to be Hallowed Halls. Well, it's interesting. On the one hand, yeah, of course, Hallowed Halls. On the other hand, Hallowed Halls? Question mark? I am playing Paraffin Enforcer Rage, so I would like to avoid too much there. What happens with Formless Child Infusion here? Is there anything really nutty with that? Trying to think. Now, the Penitent Remains combo with Hallowed Halls should not be understated. The overstacking of things like quad Train Stewards all hyped out on Penitent Remains. I think you have to click Hallowed Halls here, right? There's just no way around it. Baron. And then also some Wurmkin units I don't want here. It's a shame. I think I have to go to the steel shop and look for something here. So I skip this removal dupe. I am not going to self-infuse Baron. I don't think he's my line anymore. And these other ones are not relevant. So we skip them, yes. Now, space will matter. It does matter. It might not matter right now. I'm only playing 2 spacers. I should take draw at this point. I think drawing cards is going to matter the most with these extra deadweights that I picked up, thanks to Penitent Remains. Yeah, important consideration. We go left, as was foretold. Take this stuff, whatever. Burn out 1 into my encasement. Excellent. We take these. Yeah, we do, for sure. Yeah, of course. I lingered on that a little longer than I probably needed to. We're going to go... Yeah, I don't really care about Accumulator. We're going to have the Baron chillin', and I can always throw the Tomb at it. So I just will go with Dark Calling 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure. See, Spell Chain? -2. -2 is not bad. Hallowed Halls, it's a great hit. I'm taking my infusion now. It's Paraffin Enforcer into Lady. Yeah, almost certainly. It's a lot of shards, mind you. Take her to 70 life. That's pretty good. How many steel shops am I looking at in this run? 1 more, 2 more. Probably not on ring 8. I do need to dupe the Lady, right? So if I hit multi-strike on the reroll, then I dupe next floor. True. If I don't hit multi-strike on the reroll, I dupe on ring 8. I only need the 2 of them. True. This is tough because I'm strongly incentivized to go to 80 pack shards here, and 80 into ring 4 is particularly disrespectful. I think 65 is already going to be a lot. I think it depends a lot on what I see here. There's no value in an additional Endless here, right? There's just not. I don't see it. Ever. Right. True statement. I'm going to skip this plus 25. You could just slap this into Baron and have an absolute wall of a unit in front of Rector, which is okay. This is an interesting decision. Plus 25 on the lady. It's good, but the problem is she doesn't die very easily. I'm going to re-roll this, actually, and we'll see. Large stone, they show me the plus 25. I mean, I'm assuming that this run is particularly doomed, and we're just going to miss on every steel shop because it's a cursed seed. It's par for the course. I basically act surprised when the game shows me anything good because it's a cursed seed, right? People submit this, they spend multiple hours playing the same run and just cannot figure it out, and then I get it, and it's like, what do I really expect here, right? What am I actually anticipating people to send me? Good things? No way. No way. All right, I'm going to take a plus 25 on Lady. I'm not going to do the infusion now because I can do it next floor. And I'm going to take the -2 into Hallowed Halls, I'm pretty sure. Man, it kind of sucks. This next floor is going to suck. I have to take this Hellvent no matter what. Serious consideration to dupe Hallowed Halls. Just go for density. Yeah, we'll go to 55. I'm not taking anything else. And I probably buy 2 removals here. The Train Stewards are arguably more important than the Dregs here. But I actually think the worst unit is a Bogfly. It's true. Bogfly is the worst unit here. We'll kill 1. I know it's free, but it's whatever. And I don't need this plus 25 yet. That's a thing I can solve on Ring 8. Now, well, sadly, Ring 8 is the Magic Shop dupe, right? I'm not worried about it. I'm not pressed about the plus 25 here. We'll move on. Okay. Armor Emblem with Conduits. This is pretty likely to represent a lot of damage. So I skip it. I think this will absolutely clap me. Yeah. There's an important consideration. I have pings in this deck, right? And like, sure, okay, we have Subsuming Blade, so I actually just super wipe this floor out, but still, right? You don't take this risk, right? There's no reason to. I actually want to put a dreg in front so it dies and gets reformed. Cool. And then I'm going to... I guess I could actually play double dregs and then the encasement comes back. Start the scaling now. Paraffin Enforcer is fine. He doesn't need to be reformed here, I don't think. We'll put him up top. And yeah, I mean, I think reforming the explosive is better than anything else. I'll stick 1 dreg middle, actually, to catch a collector. Sure. All right. Great job. Go team. Yeah, bottom floor. Right. Explosive. Definitely bottom floor. Let's see. I wish to play Lady up top. Yeah, so we do Lady, we do the Dreg. I Hallowed Halls this floor. We get a ton of stats, and then he burns out. Top floor is looking good here. I would like to keep Paraffin Enforcer either alive or something. Baron is fine, but I actually think Train Steward matters way more here. It's true, and I'm going to leave this Enforcer out. The burnout is acceptable. That is a big lad, but I think we kill it thanks in large part to the Lady being powered up. Yeah, and then I can play Paraffin Enforcer in front up top, and we clean it up. I get Big Dreg in play, who just kills a man. We're fine, right? This is actually just super fine. Would this have worked with the money? That's a difficult decision. That's a difficult call, right? It's very hard to say. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to take Wicklash into Lady here. I don't really want her here, I think. it's tough, right? I mean, like, if I double ping this conduit, we actually clear it, whereas I don't think we would otherwise. I have no reforms here, actually. I'll get the train steward back. That's the only thing. This entombed explosive has 50 attack. Genius. Okay, I do want something to burn out up top. What am I drawing into? Nothing. Now, think 2 turns ahead. 2 turns ahead, these 2 up top burn out. That's okay. We clear this next floor. True. I'm going to play the explosive middle. I know, but he kills the shaman, so the shaman doesn't end up tanking for this guardian. I need to hold over encasement. I think that's just a fact. I'm going to put a health into Enforcer. He will matter. And I'm going to Burnout Plus on the Dreg on bottom, actually. Yes. I would like to now ping... If I can get an extra 40 damage in. No, we'd actually just be ping once in the back because I want the train steward dead. And then I get 45, which is sadly not enough to put it over the threshold. Keep that stealth tomb moving. And then, I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I guess I could have put 5 damage into the Guardian, but it's not going to matter, so whatever. Cool. 2 deaths, 2 reforms. Subsuming Blade gets a kill. Great news. Cool. These 2 are my deaths here. Awesome. I wish to stealth bottom floor, I believe. I have plenty of time to assemble this floor, right? With all the reforms. I will take Enforcer up top, I believe. We'll put him behind so he doesn't take that hit. I will get the Train Steward killed middle. And... don't play a unit. Cool. What do we get? Pretty decent hits, actually. I would like to play Big Dreg on bottom because I can take it with the Molten Encasement. This is huge Dreg. Dreg is absolutely massive. And, oh, he just kills the enemy. Right. Silly me. Silly me. He just kills everything. Right. We knew that would happen. Meanwhile, my top floor is now suddenly going to look like this. That wins, too. Cool. Thanks. Penitent Remains Rector. We love it. Alright, fair. I probably could have taken the trial in hindsight. The Votivary is really good. Votivary, you might not think about it. Votivary represents a really large number of echoes and also damage with Penitent Remains. And it replaces itself, and it's purple, and it's just a good card. If I see double extinguish, yeah, okay. Fine. Accelerated incubation. We saw 1 egg. I guess eggs could have been on the table. Endless eggs. I think it would have been fine, probably. I mean, we have Penitent Remains. It's basically a freebie as long as you can hatch it. It would have been really weak up to this point, though. We don't click these, I'm pretty confident. We're fine. Interesting. Divine Relic. What you got? These are fine, but I actually think the 25 gold is superior here. Like, units costing cheaper, whatever. Most of them are free, and they're free when they're reformed. -2? It's actually pretty good, right? I'm fine with that. Dazed 1, all this does is protect Rector, which it matters, but Rector has a lot of survivability otherwise. Yeah, we'll skip it. It's fine. Cool. I would like... what? If I dupe something, I just dupe Hallowed Halls at this stage. Maybe they show me a spell chain. Yeah, we'll go to the right. I mean, there's nothing valuable on the left. Resin block is pretty much it. Show me a spell chain, cowards. Oh, buddy. Alright. Fine. Fair enough. You got my attention, game. Oh, Rail Forger's Hammer is excellent. It's interesting. I think 1 space on every floor is stronger here than +3 space on 1 floor. Now, I know what you're thinking. That 1 floor could fit a lot of crap, thanks to the Hallowed Halls spam that we're about to do. And you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. That floor can fit a lot of crap. Ooh, I should maybe do this. History of the world. Does it matter where I set up? Not if I hallowed halls enough, right? It's true. Not if I hallowed halls enough. Now, this hallowed halls dupe is a lot of stuff. Shards is what I'm trying to say. Stuff. That's a terrible word for it. Yeah, this is 1530, so I think this is a 20 cost dupe here, but it is ridiculously strong if I can keep drawing into it fast enough. Because think about it, it's the reform scaling, but it's also the penitent remain scaling, which is a lot of stats whenever you play it, and you play it twice in a turn. I'm going to take History of the World. All right, we're having a run, guys. We're having a run. Now, the real question is, what the hell else do I do on this run? We're about ready to be at 90 shards here, which means I don't want to take this infusion again. And honestly, it's kind of okay, right? Just have the Paraffin Enforcer do nothing. I go to 90, I go to 115 on this run. I mean, this is so strong that I think skipping it is stupid. It's just too powerful. So now the question becomes, what is a stronger card here? What is the weakest card here? Bogfly never gets put in the rotation. He has to go. Okay. Man, this removal dupe is unbelievably strong. Wow. And then we hit an excellent cavern event. This path was so much power. And I don't mind pings. Echo breaks are good. Train stewards are just gravy for this line. They benefit from the Paraffin Enforcer, which I think I maybe only have one of them on this run, actually. Right? Wait a second. Do I give up and put Paraffin Enforcer into a Train Steward for multiple hits? That's interesting. These Train Stewards are obscene. I could Dumpster Baron. He's actually really good. I think I'm going to drop a what? I think in response to this, I take double draw here, especially because these Hallowed Halls have 0 cost, and I have Karuska, so I don't need Ember for anything. The tombs are fine, because remember, Rector is going to exist, and Rector's not going on the super floor. Pretty unlikely. He's not that great for it. And I can then do things like Votavary in front with Baron or something. I definitely need to do an infusion somewhere. I could see myself going to 130 on this run, because when you think about this Hallowed Halls line is obscene. This is so much power. I can't even begin to describe. That spell chain hit is out of this world. So if I think about this, I'm going to be limited by 7 units on the floor. Almost certainly it's not going to be the space problem. So I think it's double draw. So 7 units. Now, what are those units? 4 Train Stewards. Whatever happens of my Paraffin Enforcer lady thing. Right? I mean, it's kind of whatever. I'm always infusing Paraffin Enforcer somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Either into one of these Train Stewards or into the lady. I do really like it into the lady, though, honestly. It's really nice. Even with only 1 hit, it's got so much stats. It's very comfortable. It's a good beefcake. So it's 4 Train Stewards, whatever becomes of my banner units, and then 1 Dreg. So we should cut a Dreg, is what you're telling me. basically. And then Rector reforms 2. And so that's going to be Entombed Explosive and what, the Dreg. So I can leave 2 Dregs in, basically. Seems like, yeah, okay, fine. We'll cut 1 here, go to 32. And then we move on. I have it 90 shards into ring 5, but behold my power. We're going to play it chill. Intrinsic is pointless here, by the way. Yeah, going to 115 here on that dupe is a problem. Crystal Cloak, Mark of Invasion. I don't mind Mark of Invasion. This is a fine trade if I take any trade at all. True. Top floor setup, very good. We have the Baron. Good. Okay, how am I hitting enough? I think it's just, what? Train Steward up top. Baron on the bottom. I have the Echo Infusion in hand, so I can do Dreg, Baron, Rector. I can then do Echo Infusion here. Let's see, I can put it in this Dreg. It's actually pretty decent, right? He takes an extra couple hits, and he gets reformed anyway. It's true. Cool. Changes only like 2 damage there, but it's fine. It's +1 Ember. I then do Explosive up top. And double Train Stewards here. I don't even want the lady, right? This is fine. I have my reforms. Cool. Neat. Alright, what am I looking at here? Votavary is free. We take it. Let's see. Paraffin Enforcer goes in front here, and I think that claps the whole floor pretty comfortably. Sure does. Big Dreg. How am I solving my run? I think it's next Train Steward up top here, actually. Unsurprisingly, it is very powerful to do that. This top floor is going to do 1,000,000 damage, by the way, in case there were any doubt. We just play Burnout up top, for sure. I could clear middle, but I don't know if I care that much. Anything that dies comes back. I think I should put Explosive in front here. It takes 1, 2, 3 hits thanks to the life, which preserves a lot, and then it kills a man, which I like. That's good. And then we absolutely demolish this Guardian. True. My deaths this turn are nothing. Only, and oh no, it's the Tomb and 1 other, so we'll play the Big Dreg middle. I guess he actually survives. Unbelievable. And then I take Burnout up top. We spread it out. There's no reason to overlap it. Yeah, we're fine. This is out of control powerful. We hit the Collector. We cleared the entire train. We're doing good. We're doing good. Ah, yeah, here you go. You want to see the beauty happen? We love it. We love it. Good floor. Votavary middle. Seems good. I could still see it being space, potentially. Alternatively, I could see just getting rid of the Baron entirely. Yeah, behold my top floor, by the way. And just kill everything. Bring it all back. Do it again. That's reasonably strong, right? Reasonably. Sure. I'll take the Stealth to middle. No reason not to keep this Dragon action. Sure. Alright, we get the Tomb back. Sure. He kills a man. I mean, this Tomb does 85 damage, so there's that. We Hallowed Halls again, up top. Yeah, that's... These numbers are going to quickly get to great positions. Oh, actually, I messed up a little bit, didn't I? You do... Oh, buddy. You do Train Steward, you kill it. And then you do Hallowed Halls again to get the next one on the floor. Ooh, buddy, that's neat. And we take a Karuska on middle to kill a unit and get the Ember back for the Stealth Tomb. Cool. Very cool. Top floor is ridiculous. We play Votavary every time. She just kills a thing. This Entombed Explosive is doing 100 damage, by the way. I'm going to start playing Stealth bottom because I would like these turns for Relentless. Can I get this Tomb to punch? Yeah, actually, this Tomb just kills the Clip Defender, so that's great news. Let's see. He swings into spikes. He's currently taking 16. This will go up to 18, but I don't really care that much, so it's cool. Yeah, it's fine. We still kill, no problem. What is being reformed? The Train Steward. Sadly, the Train Steward gets pulled out because it is what it is, but it's okay. I'm not scared of this next floor. I have Stealth. I can use Votavary to buy turns. We're okay. We absolutely demolish Stealth Boss here. No problem. Stealth Boss gets stealthed on. And we just play Hallowed Halls a bunch. Right? I mean, this Burnout 2 Train Steward is pretty good as well. Too bad I can't kill him, right? Alright, here comes my Hallowed Halls play. That's pretty good. Do it one more time. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Paraffin Enforcer almost doesn't even matter. I'm doing 360 damage with Train Stewards here. He has, I guess, Relentless scaling, but he's actually just worse than a Train Steward. It's true. Here comes Votavary. I don't play these other units because... I mean, I guess you take the drag, right? There's no reason not to. I'm going to put the Stealth Tomb in front just to buy turns. And we chill on everything else, I'm pretty confident. Yeah, okay. Fine. Sure. Turns. Turns. Stealth Tomb middle. Turns. Sweet. Well played. Hey, look, we won. Go team. Who was surprised? Yeah, that's pretty good. Train Stewards. The carry? Alright, I feel reasonably confident about this run at this stage. I don't care if the enemies are dazed. Kill my units. They only make them stronger. It's fine. I don't need these cards. Mortal Entrapment, Subsuming Blade number 2. My Subsuming Blade is already up to 23 damage. It's a pretty good ping. I'll take it. Resin Removal. Resin Removal is a good card, but when I already have 32 cards in the deck, it's just 10 gold here every time. Alright. Alright. Soul Crushing Guilt is ridiculously hard to pass up here. Ridiculously hard to pass up. It's infused, and I have Karuska. Now, Forced Contamination is also really good, by the way. Really, really good. But this Soul Crushing Guilt is incredible. Right? It's just so good. I have to click it. I have to. Okay. Removals would be nice, actually. I can just buy them at this Merchant of Steel. We're going to see what the heck this Merchant of Steel shows me, because I don't know. I don't know what we're doing yet. I go up to 100 life. 110, actually. Oh man, Large Stone. Oh boy. We knew we were going to miss. It's a Cursed Seed. Steel Shop's the first thing to go. -2. Nah. And then Piercing? Nah. We're fine. I'm not worried about that stuff. I should buy 2 removals here. Burnout 1, going where? It's interesting. You could put this in a Train Steward. I could start pumping them up. Like, take a +10. I mean, these are going to be in my final floors, right? They are. There's just no doubt in my mind. So I might as well pump them a little bit. Yeah, sure, we'll make one stronger here. It's fine. Burnout 1, great. Don't make them large because it's awkward. I'm gonna have 8 space on the floor. Yeah, large stone is a little awkward. I mean, you can always overstack with... what's it called? You can always overstack with Hallowed Halls, and once I remove enough units and cards, this does work out in my favor, but... yeah. Kick another Dreg. I don't think it's this, though. The problem is when they die and get reformed by Rector instead, and then you can't play them anywhere because space is a concern. So I'm going to reroll this. Another Endless. I mean, this run really doesn't want to give you anything good. We're going to take a +10 and a Battlestone into another one here. Sure, stats. Go into the caverns. What you got? Consumables, huh? What could this even show me? Alloy of the Ancients, I don't care. Wildwood Sap. Preserved Thorns is probably the only good one here. Wurmkin. Wildwood Sap. Now I'll take my 10 golden leave, thanks. Drain. Sad. Alright, so that sucked, right? Just sucked. But you have to understand, missing multi-strike, I basically assume I'm not going to see these things here, right? I have plenty of hits if I just Hallowed Halls the hell out of my Train Steward line. I seriously think I do actually... what if I do Lady into a Train Steward here? Right? I mean, that's like a large stone, but more playable. I don't know how much I care about Paraffin Enforcer. Although, to think about it, I think Paraffin Enforcer is significantly stronger. If you do something like this on the floor, Burnout 3, he's chillin'. Now he hits twice, he scales twice as fast. The problem is, in an ideal world, I'm just slamming Hallowed Halls and using the Penitent Remains value. So, is that really good enough? Debatable. In fact, Baron may actually be better, right? It's actually it's really Lady of the House, I think. Like, truly, it's Lady of the House. It's good stats. We stick it into something that will stick into Relentless pretty decently. It doesn't matter which one, right? I'm giving it a ton of HP, so 30, so I just put it in the one I gave Burnout 1. This dude claps, right? Is this even worth 20 shards? Like, what if I just remove my banner units and play Train Stewards, right? Isn't that just better? You leave in the Baron just to keep our friend alive? It's not a bad call. I could even Endless the Baron so he doesn't get put in the pool, right? So if he dies, he's just tanking. Although, I don't think it really matters that much. It's interesting. I think this run is strange. I think it really needs double draw because I have the Penitent Remains and I don't need Ember. And so the space is really kind of pointless. And really I just want to play the Stealth Tomb with Rector pretty much every turn. And then anything that I can stick with him, right? So, I mean, it would be, what, the two remaining dregs or something. Whatever you can't slot in the top floor. It's really weird. I think that's actually just fine. What if I do Rector Dreg double tomb on bottom just to kind of do some work, right? That's fair. That does work for me. It does work. So in that world, I mean, I'm really leaning towards kicking all 3 of my banner units and going in on Train Stewards here, which is obscene, but also really funny. You just Train Steward carry the hell out of this run. I think people sleep on how strong Train Stewards are in some lines. Just the fact that once you have the advanced prototype, it changes everything, and just having them is enough for lines like this where you're using Hallowed Halls plus Penitent Remains for scaling. Every Hallowed Halls is a plus 30 to my entire floor, which is huge when they all hit twice. It's really quite funny. Really quite funny. Okay. So, I think I do buy a removal here. What am I doing next floor? Merchant of Steel? Probably, right? I'm just going to fill out the stat slots on these train stewards. They're staying in the run, almost certainly. They're the strongest unit I have once I draw them. The problem is that you don't draw them right away. And so I probably want to actually leave in one banner unit on this run, just to guarantee that Mr. Rector doesn't die, because I think he does matter for the random turns of, oh no, my floor burned out, etc., etc. Or, oh no, one of them got killed. Well, it comes back, and it gets his scaling now. So, yeah, okay, so fair enough. In that case, I'm pretty confident I remove one here. No removals on the next floor. Merchant of Steel is marginally better. I don't care about the Merchant of Magic. I don't need holdover. I have the Spell Chain Hallowed Halls. We're going to dupe Hallowed Halls, not a unit. And that brings me to 110, and honestly, that's better. So I think I'm going to remove a banner unit here, right? Truly, I mean, why would I play this Paraffin Enforcer with Train Steward? It's not terrible. We're going to remove Lady, I think. Oh man, this is tricky. Who's the better infusion? I don't think I'm even taking one, though, is the thing, right? I don't think either of these is relevant, and Lady is least useful here. What a strange run. Okay, yeah, I'm going to burn Lady here. I'm pretty confident. If I do decide to take an infusion, it's going to be Paraffin Enforcer, because it's actually relevant scaling to the whole floor. And theoretically, we could see something like Wax and Spike that is a combo finisher, right? And so in that universe, you maybe stop playing Hallowed Halls and you drop the Wax and Spike in your final turn, and then this represents a lot of scaling damage into Relentless, which is pretty good. I mean, it's 3 rage every hit for 2 hits, which is 6 rage to the floor per turn, and everyone benefits. It's like plus 12 to the floor per turn. That adds up over time. So, okay. Fine. I think it's Lady removal here. Okay. Alright. We chill on our cash now. And I do not take an infusion or anything from this temple. In fact, we move on at 90. My plan is dupe Hallowed Halls one more time. Yeah. Okay. We should easily beat Arcus. I mean, we have damage shield. I have the scaling out the wazoo. I'm not worried. What is that, a top floor hit? Sure. Rally Shard? Sure, dude. Anything have Burnout 1? Hell yeah, brother. Get burned out. I could kill anything with Subsuming Blade, right? We'll put other Train Steward up top. Sure, I need to get them in the line and take Rector here. Could just ping something. I probably want to do a Wicklash into the one in the back that's not burning out. Subsuming Blade really only needs to hit, what, 30 by the end of the game? This thing is not going to be that important. I don't even play Paraffin Enforcer here. It's fine. I could stop, take 2 extra damage to stop a bunch. I think we actually just Wicklash up top. If I have to reform him, it's fine. Sure, I'll put the Dreg in play, actually. It's good. It saves a lot of HP, and I need something to reform anyway. Yeah, Dreg superior to Paraffin Enforcer confirmed. Yeah, top floor is about to pop very, very hard. Yep, I will take Baron on the bottom. I only need 1 Ember here. I will put in... What will I put in? I want the other Train Steward up there, honestly. He hits more times. So we'll take the Dreg on the bottom. Good trade, good trade. You'd like to see it. We send it. Hallowed Hall's up top. And then I will play the Wicklash into whichever one I feel is the most important. Doesn't really matter. We'll put it in the middle, dude, I suppose. Sure. And I should get another unit killed here, I believe. Right? For the reform purpose? Sure, dude. Get him, Dreg. Cool. Good reforms. Cool. Other Train Steward enters up top. Fun. I could get another unit up there, huh? I do how much damage? 3? I could get another unit up there if I want to give up Rector's scaling. Or I can play it middle, ping it out. Sadly, I can't do it with... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. We'll play Bad Dreg, and we'll kill Bad Dreg. And then I will Hallowed Halls it into the top floor here. Sure. That's a good-looking floor. Play another one. Anything that burns out is actually super cool with me because Rector preserves it. I will put both dudes middle here. This is a good test of this damage scaling, right? It's a very good test of where we're actually at with damage. Yeah, we clean the house here. Votivary, good. Just play her. I have an 84 damage Dreg, which actually will just kill something, which is hilarious. I should stealth bottom, I think. There's no real reason not to. Baron is fine, though, right? I'd rather not hold over the Stealth Tomb. What is dying here? Train Steward dies. Okay. Fine. Train Steward dies. I just popped that Soul Crushing Guilt. The Proclamation is the word, because I wanted to. No reason not to. I could get a Dreg punched here. 6-9. He doesn't actually die. Take the Entombed Explosive, actually, then. Because I'm not reforming anything other than Mr. Train Steward. I will just ping out the Dreg, I believe. Sure. Okay, it's fine. We'll play Big Dreg middle. He punches. And I will not be playing Molten Encasement on this combat. Okay. Sure, we get the reforms. It's fine. Can I... Oh, no, I have no echoes up top. So, that does not work. Sure it does not. Let's see. I'd like to take this 94, but I also don't really care that much, right? Oh no, Rally Shard here. Top floor will clobber. So I wish to play the Train Steward here and have it tank, actually. Yeah, it's fine. Oh no. Votivary chills up top, actually. That's really good. Infuses and dies. Cool. And then we take the Tomb on bottom, which kills a man. It's really funny that it just kills a man, actually. Ooh, these redraws are looking spicy. Is there ever a reason for me to actually ping this spell shield off? Not really. It's just Proclamation, right? True. I should put these into something, though, right? So we play them top for the charge. Oh, Hallowed Hall's on the turn, actually. Really solid. I'll take it. Alright, yeah, sure. Good looking floor. Good looking floor. Hallowed Halls in action. Interesting. So because I took the train steward out thanks to Rector, I think I just put Big Dreg in. So what you do is you kill the Dreg on middle here with Subsuming Blade. We go up top, we Hallowed Halls, and then it comes in, and he's huge. We play it again, it's fine. It's a really good looking floor. The weakest Hallowed Halls friend is in the back. Cool. I play Votavary middle, free draw, and I kill a man with Entombed Explosive. I suppose... I don't know, I want to redraw. I don't want to play this Molten Encasement right now. We'll take the Entombed Explosive here because it kills something. And I don't reform anything on this turn, it seems. It's true. Sure, we'll just kill the whole floor, I suppose. Yeah, fine. This is also a really good test of, do I actually value anything from... Oh my god, I'm doing 1,300 to Arcus here. Wow. This is a good point of, do I actually value Paraffin Enforcer scaling at all? And the answer, as it turns out, is hell no. Hell no. This is a Rally Shard up top. We will Wicklash into the front dude then. Good. I may as well pop these spell shields, right? And then take the 50 here. No reason not to. Sure. It's a really strong turn. Yeah, honestly, it looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good. Let's see, we self-ping the bomb. Put in Votavary. Right? And then we Soul Crushing Guilt for 600 damage on this floor. Because that's how strong we are. And then I'm pretty sure we actually win on middle here. Because that Train Steward is too powerful. Right? I mean, I'm pretty sure he wins. Alright. Fun. So in that case, what I should do is nothing has low enough damage. So we take Molten Encasement here. And I kill it with Subsuming Blade just to scale Subsuming Blade. I'm going to play this Hallowed Halls on top just to see where we end up. Right? This is going to be nutty, I think. Right, we have extra units in the mix here. So it's not as impressive. It's good, though. It's good. Like, that's a good floor. The Baron in front is fine. He has a huge chunk of HP. Sure, yeah, we're okay. Cool. Alright, so that feels strong. I need to avoid crap getting in the pool on Elevator. And you know what? Yes, Mr. Video Game, I think I will click another Hallowed Halls, actually. Yeah, you know what? That seems reasonable. We're seeing a magic shop at some point. So, sure. There are things I would like to slot into the floors, right? Like, genuinely. Yeah, there are things I don't need Paraffin Enforcer. We ramp fast enough. We're fine. In fact, I just put stats into Train Stewards. We dupe that Hallowed Halls. We scale that much faster. Is it ever space? I actually think draw is hyper important here. Right? Just take draw. I could go to this Merchant of Magic. Right? I don't get any value from the Pyro Remains on the left, and the money is kind of pointless. The Horde could be Resin Block for maximum BM. The Caverns could be Sapstone, which actually I would take melee weakness here and put it into a Train Steward. It's true. Space is okay. I'm just thinking it through, right? Because space lets me do another unit with the Train Stewards, which is pretty okay. But I think I really gotta say it's Ember. I mean, not Ember, it's draw. We need to see cards. I need to double draw this. I actually think I go to the right. I don't think I care about multi-strike. I don't think any of this matters. I think we just play Train Stewards. And yeah, we chill. Yeah, we'll go left. We'll go right. Temper Talisman is... It's fine, actually. Echo Break exists here, subsuming Blade benefits. Never rationing scales. I'm going to value my Pyre health. And this Temper Talisman is worth more than 25 gold to me, so sure. Merchant of Magic. I need -1 into Hallowed Halls here every time. Dark Forge is... I mean, don't give him Burnout, he dies. We'll take Dark Calling 3. Anything he does reform, loves it. -1 goes into Hallowed Halls. This needs to be very playable. It's the most important card in my deck. I think I will consume an Echo Break here. True. Permafrost? On Soul Crushing Guild? I don't think so. We're going to re-roll it. Double stack, it's fine. We make this Hallowed Halls 0, honestly, it's fine. This is just a free dupe, right? A free extra Hallowed Halls, which I'm super on board with. And yeah, that's great. That's just excellent. Take a 20 and consume an Echo Break. We're at the stage where these Echo Breaks are good, but they need to also go away, so I'm cool with that. And no double stack here. We'll take the Caverns. Oh, interesting. Gift of Gratitude is bad. I'll take Heaven's Gold, actually. Sure. Anything that does leak is pretty decent. I skipped Vapor Funnel on this run. I'm pretty sure it was in exchange for Advanced Prototype. So, you know, good trade. But, yeah. I mean, we 100% win this. I'm pretty confident. As long as, once I get to Ring 8, I get another 2 Hallowed Halls in my draw rotation. Rotation. This Horde could be nothing. The only relic that I desperately want here is Resin Block. It's the only good hit. Everything else is whatever. I don't care. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I'll look, right? Obviously, Double Extinguishes would be fine, but I don't even want to play the Stealth half the time. Why am I looking at units? I want artifacts. Like, what could this be? All of these are irrelevant except for Resin Block. Yeah. Combustible Wax is fine. I think I already skipped it, actually, so never mind. I don't care about anything up top. Golden Vault, I suppose, would be a fine. What else even matters here? Something to keep, like Mark of an Exile, keep Rector alive? I would take Pyre Survivability. I don't know, it's weird. I don't care, right? I just don't. Yeah, true. I just don't. It's really bizarre, but it's true. Yeah, we'll move on. Cool. Okay, let's see. Heaven's Seal. This is an exercise in disrespect, I think. I think we're going to nickel and dime here. I think I already win, and I do not need this money. So I should probably avoid eating a million Pyre health here. Because I would, right? I'm pretty confident I do. Bottom floor, got it here. Fine. I did draw a Hallowed Halls on turn 1. Which is a little unfortunate. I see some pings. Yeah, no Train Stewards in my opener. This is the exact scenario where this gets a little sticky, right? So... I think what we do is we Entombed Explosive, Paraffin Enforcer bottom, get them in the rotation here, and then we Rector middle. I Hallowed Halls this for sure, which is plus damage thanks to the explosive. I'm pretty confident I'm going to take, well, we'll see. We'll see. Hallowed Halls here. Yeah, we'll take the Hallowed Halls for sure. Good hit. I might leave this Purge copy in. I don't know how important this is. We could play it again, take another 50 into the Gilded Wing that got upgraded here. But I actually think pinging out the Shade Wings is more relevant. True. And I will... Let's see, Burnout 1 into something. This is 16 comes in, then 15, 15. I could play this Dreg on bottom and it's fine. This man now burns out, which is great. So I will take the Echo Infusion into this Dreg, I believe. And then we'll just burn out the Dreg too. And now I can play Hallowed Halls one more time. Cool. Fine. This is a bit of a test of whether or not I can reasonably play with the history of the world on any floor, right? I actually still think I want to... Man, that's a brutal upgrade, huh? Oof. 290 behind a Steel Wings. I think my turn is double Dreg middle, train Stewards up top. Put the Burnout 1 in play, actually, so he takes the... I have to play these train Stewards. We're going to play him up top. I'm going to Echo Break this really scary Shade Wings because this is a consume Echo Break and popping that is value. True. And I will protect Rector for... Let's see. I really need to reform that Train Steward. I actually think I eat this, right? True, I do. Actually, just eat this. Go to 2 HP on that floor. We're going to Molten Encasement Rector on this combat. We're going to... No... Yeah, no Hallowed Halls on this turn. It's okay. Right. It's fine. I want to play the big man here. He clocks the floor. Good. Now, here's the question. We kill that floor. Do I do enough damage on middle? Do I kill this 290 right now? 130 with 70, so I'm doing 200. I think I need Rector's damage here. So I'm going to... Oh, yikes. I'm going to Subsuming Blade the middle dude, I'm pretty confident. Or actually, no. We can do better. We clear top. Yeah, we clear top. Yeah, I ping back, and I just Proclamation him. We get the Ember back, and that does 60 into him, and now I feel much better. So now I can Subsuming Blade down below, and I can take this Paraffin Enforcer on the bottom and plug a lot of numbers in, actually. Sure. Sure. I think it's always the Train Steward here. Yeah, we're fine for the moment. Show me Hallowed Halls. Man, look at this bottom deck. Double Hallowed Halls, right? That's tough. So, Votivary chills up top here. That's an important one. Stealth Tomb will be on Rector. It's important. I think we're fine on top. I can always get this 130 in, no problem. It's not an issue. Right. This is going to be a really good turn coming up for Hallowed Halls because Rector cannot reform our bottom dudes, so I get to form a 4-person floor up top. Can I actually get another Train Steward killed here? It's always Votivary up top, by the way, and then you do... Do I just eat 10? Maybe. I can't solve it. I come real close. I'm 5 damage off. I could get it with the Echo Break up top, but because I play the Echo Break and then I play the Soul Crushing Guilt, I save 10 Pyre health. Is that important? Here's the question. Is that more important than this Train Steward? Let's do the math real quick. 5 comes in. Then this is 15, 15, 15 kills the Paraffin Enforcer, and the Shade Wings hits for 15, 15, which does not kill our dude, right? True. You know what I maybe should have done? Oh no, he wouldn't have died. Yeah, of course. I actually looked at this. That's why I didn't do it. Entombed Explosive has 16 life. He wouldn't die. He has Burnout 3. So he just eats the hit. I mean, I guess he would punch, but I don't think I want him in the floor. It's interesting. I think I will play Entombed Explosive downstairs. Maybe. I don't think so, actually. I'm going to kill this dude on top. Right? I think this is fine. And I'm going to take the Wicklash in the back anyway. We actually just kill this guy. I can even get this Train Steward in regardless. What am I talking about? We play it. We're fine. Yeah. We play it. We're fine. Cool. He goes upstairs. Of course, Karuska. Duh. Okay. Big turn time. You play the Train Steward up top. Yeah. We have big assembled floor. Yes. I kill Votavary here to draw one. She does not go into the reforms, so I assembled the squad here, and we're pretty confident. Now, if I can kill my own Train Steward, this gets even stronger, and I certainly can, I believe, thanks in large part to Karuska Ember value here. Right? We actually don't have enough Ember otherwise, but we kill a dude. Cool. I come upstairs, and we send it. We just absolutely send this. Cool. And we do it again. Yep. Fine. We do it again. Fine. I'm going to scale one up with Echo Infusion here. One burns out. I will take the Wicklash into that one, probably. Sure. Keep it going. I will take the Soul Crushing Guilt. It's true. Send the irrelevant unit to the back, which gives me the Molten Encasement value here. And I can then put in Big Drag to kill something on middle. We're fine. It's definitely a lot more awkward playing it like this, right? And by awkward, I mean very awkward, actually. I'm going to play Votavary instead. We're going to take Paraffin Enforcer, Train Steward, and I'm going to put the Baron in front. I'm going to take the Molten Encasement here. We're going to form a bottom floor, too. It's interesting. I think it's very interesting. Bottom floor actually just wins, which is unbelievable, but it's true. We'll scale Subsuming Blade again. Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. So bottom floor is doable. And when I say doable, I mean it's weird to play, but it wins just fine. Obviously, the two top floors are going to be the most important ones. This is important, right, for Divinity considerations, because bottom floor is difficult to set up on. We just press end turn because we win here, but yeah. There is an interesting argument for putting Rector on the floor to prevent him from interfering with Hallowed Halls, which is kind of curious. Engulfed in Smoke is silly. I don't need cards. This is fine. We're okay. Right? I just let him die. We're good. I don't know. Are we good? Let him die. We're good. Reform him? Maybe. I don't know, man. That's kind of tricky, actually. I should probably take Engulfed in Smoke, actually. Yeah, I will. I actually think I should probably click that. I don't need these cards from Wurmkin. We skip them. And I go to the right for the dupe, which I already decided was important. Good. Merchant of Magic. Holdover. We could have had holdover Hallowed Halls here. It's fine, I think. We're going to have enough density. I'm not worried about it. Waxer Snuffer here. I mean, we could lean in on it, right? It's something. I think it's really just a matter of removals, potentially. What do I even hold over from this position? What do you hold over? Subsuming Blade is unironically pretty good. It just kills units. I think I'm definitely putting a -1 in Engulfed in Smoke, make this thing more playable. A +10. You may as well put it in a Proclamation. It's pretty decent. It kills something, basically. I am losing a little bit of value on Heaven's Gold, but I think it's more important. These are all value picks, I think. I think the dupe is always the big Hallowed Halls here. Right? I'm not crazy on this. And then I remove Paraffin Enforcer. Yeah, I think that's true. He's not getting played, really. He's just kind of in the way. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything fancy here. Hallowed Halls. Sure, yeah, okay, 110 is acceptable. I'm going to not take Holdover, I think. You could take Holdover Echo Infusion. This is an interesting one because this is free 10 HP and +1 Ember. It is Ember Plus, which is actually pretty good when you think about it. It's actually pretty decent. There's also the Holdover Engulfed in Smoke, which guarantees the floor that I'm assembling doesn't take 1,000,000 hits from things like Shade Wings or whatever. The multi-strike wave doesn't just demolish me, because that multi-strike wave also has Harvest on it, so that could be concerning. Can I afford? I cannot afford the removal and the holdover. That is an annoying realization. I don't think it's Waxer Snuffer here, believe it or not. I don't need these Extinguish triggers. I mean, sure, Votavary. We could Votavary Infinite here, but it's way too late. We have way too many cards. She has +1 draw, though, huh? Dang. Dang, she's +1 draw. And then what, I never play Paraffin Enforcer? Is that better? Man, that's a difficult decision, actually. Votavary is the tipping point here, right? I'm like, Entombed Explosive, Molten Encasement, whatever, man. Whatever. You could do, oh my god, we could go real ham here and infuse Entombed Explosive into Molten Encasement and do 100 free damage to every floor because of Waxer Snuffer. That's actually really good. I mean, that's actually pretty darn good, huh? Go to 135 here. Oof. I don't know about 135. I mean, I guess the sweep from Divinity doesn't matter, just Hallowed Halls it. And then we'll have Stealth for everything on... I guess so. I actually think it is Waxer Snuffer. I changed my mind, and then I actually think it's really important to infuse the Entombed Explosive in. Although, actually, Entombed Explosive is a decent reform target. I'd like to get rid of Paraffin Enforcer. He's really bad. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do Paraffin Enforcer, and we're just going to put him in this bigger Steward here. The one with more life. This is a good removal, and I can just reform the Entombed Explosive, right? It's fine. Sure. I changed my tune on this. I could take the Purge, but in what is the real question. What are my redraws? Let's math it. 5. Dregs kind of. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 redraws, huh? Now, fortunately, I am drawing 9 a turn thanks to Votavary here, so that's 2 hands and a little bit more. So, okay. I think we're okay. This is not as secure as I wanted, but it's okay. Here I was 1 row ago, I'm like, these Hallowed Halls are nuts. I think if we hit top floor with History of the World, it is free. But I think if we hit bottom floor, this gets real awkward real fast. Alright, we hit bottom floor. Okay, so Seraph is now marginally concerning to me. We have a Hallowed Halls on this turn as well. Again, no Train Stewards. It's going to be... Top floor is easy. We do Dreg, Baron, Rector on top. I will put the Echo Infusion up top as well. And then I think we simply Echo Break, Proclamation for a huge chunk here. And I drag and play one Hallowed Halls and leave in the Purge copy, which I think is actually important. It's a good redraw hit. This maybe baits Sap. Sure does. Train Steward in the bottom. I'm going to Subsuming Blade in the back here. Good. I'm going to play in... Oh, this is tricky. I really want to put in this Entombed Explosive. I think it matters a lot. It kills 2 units on this floor. Right? Or no, it doesn't kill 2 units. It kills 1 unit, and then next turn... What? I just eat it a little bit. I do want to play this Hallowed Halls, though. I think it's important. I'm going to put Dreg in front here. Start the scaling on the bottom. Put the Wicklash in play. I'll put it afterwards. Hallowed Halls here, it's fine. Dregs in front is really good, actually, right? And if I don't play this, it lets me put in the Entombed Explosive, which I think does matter. Yeah. Oh, right, it does kill 2, because of Waxer Snuffer. Right, of course. I knew that. Cool. Alright, it's fine. I try to assemble this floor. We come pretty dang close. Votivary comes up top. Very good. She takes this hit. She infuses the floor. She harvests. She draws me a +1. I play Hallowed Halls. I realize this is big scaling for the enemy, but it's bigger scaling for me. That's a pretty darn good-looking floor, huh? It actually just kills everything except for the back light wings. And I don't play the Molten Encasement here, actually. I should. I would like to Molten Encasement in front of Baron instead of Votivary. Yeah, we'll put it in play. It's fine. Cool. Cool. I think we're doing a good enough job here. Yeah, play the important card first, which is Molten Encasement. I need to not get clapped by this floor. I must play Hallowed Halls. I am missing a Train Steward. I think I put the Votivary in. Oh, it's tough. What do I do here? I think I'm always hitting... I would like very much to Echo Break to clear this floor. And then we play a 0-coster here. And I don't want Votivary to take the draw here, so we're going to put Votivary middle. I'm going to follow the line. Echo Break. See, if I play this in front, I do 28, which is 109. It never gets there, sadly. So I'll just stop the 15. Cool, we eat 10. It's fine. And I play single Hallowed Halls, which creates big floor. Okay, that cleans up a lot. It's just a bunch of crap here too, but it's okay. I mean, it's fine. You see it here. Bottom floor is very awkward. Ooh, Darkwings upgraded. Go to very middle. Top floor is clear. Okay, think about this mildly. We do kill the Darkwings in this state. I think playing these Hallowed Halls is a bad call. I think I could soul-crushing guilt it, but I also think that is a bad call. So what you do here is you leave these in, and we wicklash one of these dudes. What gets reformed here? We do pull a Dreg out of that mess. As long as I do not Hallowed Halls here, which I think is correct. I think I need to play this Train Steward and get it killed. 1, 2, 3, it dies, and then the Votivary kills the enemy. Votivary, too powerful. Alright, cool. That's actually really good. Let's see. I think this floor looks better if I Soul Crushing Guilt the Shade Wings, actually. It kills the whole floor. Yes, good call. Very good call. Wicklash is strong here. Yeah, actually, and that's another reason why you don't play these Hallowed Halls here. I mean, it just sends it and makes it so much worse. I will extract the Molten Encasement here. I mean, I should play it, right? I have the Ember for it. It's fine. Sure, actually. I should take attack where I can as well. Mr. Train Steward, do it, I think. Who has the strike effect? Mr. Man in the back. Alright, cool. We'll give it to him then. Fine. And we leave this. Yes. Cool. Okay. I leave out this Dreg here. It's fine, but I think our bottom floor is assembling well enough. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. It's a 114 damage Dreg, by the way, which is exactly what you like to see. I do have double Train Stewards, which I think I can get on the floor here, right? Think about this, right? We have that Entombed Explosive potentially causes a problem, so I can't squeeze in another unit is what I'm thinking here. This Dreg does 114 damage, by the way, in case there was ever any doubt. And our top floor is going to do something like 1,000 relentless damage, thanks strictly to Molten Encasement. So that's kind of neat. We cannot play another unit on this floor, so we actually just send the Hallowed Halls right now. Yep. Now, in the alternative case where we get back the explosive, it goes to exactly the right number, and then we get the extra reform overflow. So I think we do take the other Hallowed Halls here. Let's see, do I get the tomb? I do get the tomb. So I actually pull out the Dreg here. Oh, but that's really good. We got quad stewards on the floor, huh? I should stealth this floor. This is a ridiculously good floor, actually, right? This is what we want. The Dreg gets extracted. Votivary dies. I mean, I should play this 114 damage Dreg. This dude is insane, right? There's just no world where I don't play that. And we're good. We extract the Dreg. Pretty strong, huh? And now, I mean, we just send it, right? Every time I can, I send it. I actually still play this Hallowed Halls, right? There's no reason not to. It's true. I realize it maybe looks scary, but I don't care. Hallowed Halls is so important here. And this is the perfect floor. Quad Train Stewards. Yeah, we do it. I know it looks scary, but it's actually not very. We still kill everything here, right? You Subsuming Blade the front dude. And we play, I don't know, Votivary middle. We're going to get through that damage shield and do 120 with this Dreg of Destiny. I mean, I guess I'll play the 99 Ember attack Dreg too, right? These guys do 223 damage to Seraph here. Pretty strong. Yeah, so we will do Proclamation to kill the front man. I'm going to Subsuming Blade the Shade Wings. And then I have an Echo Break. So I'll just do another 35 to the boss. Sure. Cool. I'm pretty confident this floor wins. Yeah, so here is the deal. We send it on Hallowed Halls. Man, it's really unfortunate this Darkwing's got upgraded, but I actually still think it's correct. Ah, yes, we killed a Shadewings first, though. Big value. Then we send it. This is a fine trade. That Shadewings was a concern, but this is much better. Cool. Just keep sending it. I'm not worried about this armor. It gets significantly stronger every time. Let's just keep seeing how strong it gets. That's a pretty good lineup, actually, right? We'll still click it again, though. It's actually just fine. Yeah. Very good. Wicklash comes in. We're good. Yeah, bottom floor wins there. I mean, and again, you have to look. Our top floor is doing 100 damage times 12. More if I lean into this Molten Encasement. So this is 1,200 damage on top floor, just from our dude. So, yeah, that's okay. Fine, right? I think there was one combo that was a little stronger with the Molten Encasement. I mean, the Tomb in front, but it didn't matter. I wanted to see how strong we were getting. So, yeah, cool. Awesome. Go team. That feels really powerful. I only took 10. And I'm actually super okay with that, because that was a really bad lineup. Right? I'll take mid. I will absolutely take mid with a turn 1 Molten Encasement. Yeah, this is really good. I'm thinking no echoes on this turn. Wow. Oh, 1 echo. 1 echo, so I can play the... I think I do. Play it on bottom, play into this a little bit. This gets Rector on the bottom. I get the Baron out too, which is very nice. Yes. The echoes matter, by the way, because I wanted to... the echoes matter because I need to play my other train stewards, right? Sadly, I do not have the ability to play Proclamation here, so I will drop 1 of the Hallowed Halls, but it's okay. We do Train Steward middle. This is the big floor. Sure. I take the Echo Infusion. Doesn't really matter where here. Play the other Train Steward. Yeah, can't get that last Ember out. It's okay. We'll take the Hallowed Halls here, and we will just simply be okay with it. 1 will burn out, but that's fine, because I can reform him. It had to be damage shield dudes. We might leak. I think we probably will leak on these men, but it's fine. Like, this draw order is not ideal. It's true. It's not very good, in fact. Let's see. We just send it on Hallowed Halls, I'm pretty sure. I actually will play Votivary in this Hallowed Halls, simply to draw 2. Yeah, that's huge value. Getting a Train Steward in this right now is incredible. And the good one, too. And the good one. Cool. So what do I do with this other Train Steward? I think I need to play him, is the thing. We'll see. We'll see. I always do... Ooh, if I Echo Break in the back here... I get the Soul Crushing Guilt on the Divinity here, which matters. And gives me back my Ember. Yes. And kills the floor. Good. We'll take Hallowed Halls here. I'm happy to leave in Purge copies. Creates a really strong later floor. I'll play 1 more. I could put in this other Train Steward, though. Genuine consideration. Get him killed eventually. I want to, but we'll get him on the next one, I think. I can currently, with this lineup, play 3 and slot in the Stealth periodically. Yeah, it's better this way, I'm pretty sure. Get that initial scaling going, take the Burnout where I can get it. Who has the strongest? Okay, the front dude has the big ability. You can kind of tell from the purple, but it's Train Steward, man. I don't know. Sure. We're okay. I can play the Molten Encasement in front to preserve life when needed, which I think matters. Let's see. Bottom floor is doing okay. I think it is Molten Encasement middle here. Very cool because it clears the floor. Votavary can chill up top. I gotta be careful about that Harvest Wave here. I have some good hits, right? I would like to start reforming dregs, and they are free if I play them up top because these 2 units are endless. Sure, I'll take these free reforms. I think I pop Spikes Dude here. You do damage shield, and then we Echo Break him, and I think we still get the front dude. We're gonna... I don't think we punch through all of them here, is the problem. We have 1 more Hallowed Halls coming up. And I might not lean into it, is the thing. What matters more? Do I care about the spikes, really? No, not really. I'm actually just gonna kill the front unit then. And take, what, an extra... I'm already killing him pretty cleanly here. But I won't if I kill the back, right? It gets 15. Yeah, so we'll just pop the front. It's fine. And take the extra 24 into this dude. And I'm going to play an Echo middle, I believe. I actually don't want to mess with this, right? 149 dies here. This 240 comes in, then pop, pop. It doesn't matter. The Echo middle is cool. What's coming up? Maybe I can Subsuming Blade that back unit. That's fine too. Play the Echo middle then. I think this is where I want the days to go, so we'll be alright. Yeah, and it doesn't mess it up. Top floor is clean. We get the reforms, start bringing those dregs for some real value. I do not see the Subsuming Blade, but we answer everything. Wow, that's excellent news. So what that tells me, don't mess with it. The only one you might consider is the Entombed Explosive because it brings the Dark Wings to 86, which is 1 hit here. And then you have 95, 130, which is 225. He'll have... That's 210, so we do pop that. And 115, 115 is 230, 170. I mean, this is 270 actually. It's... Oh, but it's... I think we actually do get the Conduit Redirector, right? Maybe. I'm going to put the Molten Encasement up top, actually. I don't want to think about it. I'm going to take the Votavary up top as well. I will not be messing with this mid-floor. Do not play the Hallowed Halls. I'm actually going to take the Entombed Explosive on the bottom because it means I push 80-something through to the Inquisitor here. 90, I'll take it. I am free to reform 2 units. 1 unit here. Yes, because the Entombed Explosive matters. Okay, in that case, I play 1 drag up top. Sure, dude. Sure. And we take the Wicklash into the weaker one here. Yes, it's fine. I don't expect to punch through this Redirector. I'm going to be fine on the Redirector. It's okay. I do not Hallowed Halls up top. I do not Hallowed Halls on bottom. I leave this alone. Decent. Decent. We're good with this. We'll easily address that Conduit Redirector, and if I leak him, I don't care at all. Really good floor for this Purge Hallowed Halls here. We definitely answer the Inquisitor. Excellent. The Molten Encasement goes back bottom now. Math, right, I need to think. Ember. It's always Hallowed Halls on this floor. That's 1. No extract cards? Right. Correct. I play the Encasement middle after the Hallowed Halls. That's 2 Ember. True. True. Votavary chills up top. Again. I can take the explosive bottom, actually, and start reforming that. It's much stronger than a Dreg, because it just does 100 damage when it dies. Votavary chills up top. Great job. Go team. I think it's Hallowed Hall's Subsuming Blade encasement here. Entombed Explosive on the bottom. We almost kill one dude. Really good. I will play the Dreg up top, who actually lives now. Now, he kills himself on spikes. It's fine, right? But he kills this unit, which is really important. Right. Play the mid-floor out. Hallowed Hall's time. This is an important scaling measure. It also refreshes everything here. Molten Encasement protects. And the weakest one is still Mr. Frontman, which I'll give the Wicklash here. Good. Now, what do I have Subsuming Blade? That's the real question. I think we easily clean this up, right? There's no doubt in my mind. My reforms are the Explosive and the Dreg. I think I'll just put, what is it, 110 coming in? So he's dead already. 125, 125. I'll put this in the second dude, right? This guarantees that the mid man on middle floor kills this Gilded Wings, and then the back dude can cleanly pop the Harnessers. Cool. Yeah, we're good. This next turn is going to be strong as well. Oh yeah, this next turn is good. Now, I could leave this alone, but it doesn't matter because thanks to Penitent Remains, our scaling is out of control. So, what's my Ember going into? 1 on Hallowed Halls. I have an Ember back with Soul Crushing Guilt. 1 on Encasement. Good, that's 2. So technically 1. I have 2 more Ember to play. It means I can do some shenanigans on the bottom. The Explosive's always going in the bottom, right? I mean, I think it just kills the front enemy, which is really strong. And thanks to them being stealthed, I don't take this Ember Drain, which is excellent news. I'm basically deciding, do I send it on Votavary in the mix? I could draw 2 out of it. It's okay. I don't think I want this other Train Steward now because I've already sort of assembled a winning floor. We just send it here, and I'll play Votavary on top floor. Draw these next turn. It's cool. Yeah, send it. Send it, send it, send it. Do it again. Ooh, that scaling is good. Do it again. Ooh, buddy, scaling is good. Molten Encasement protects the life. We're pushing 182 through. Big Dreg can chill on top floor now. He's part of the squad doing 100 to the boss. True, it's pretty decent. I could actually send this Clip Defender to the back. But why? I'm pretty confident we annihilate this next floor. We kill the Pyro Wings with the front man. We kill the Clip Reflector with the second man. And we leak the Conduit Redirector, it looks like, but I also kind of don't care. I kind of don't care. I could work on it. And then hit it with an Echo Break next turn. Is that worth it, though? I don't know, man. Doesn't change anything on the Reflector. I may as well ping it off. I need my Echoes, so we'll play that. I don't want to do it on top floor. It's the one wrong floor to do this on. I play the Crushing Guilt. I get -1 Echo middle. Meh. Sure, whatever. I'll take the ping here. It's fine. I don't really care. I think I'm overthinking it a little bit. We should outrageously win from this position. Votavary chilling up top. Get it. Explosive on the bottom. We do see Echo Break. Let's see, so it's Molten Encasement. We clear it, actually. Really good. We do clear it. Ah, the rage actually puts this train steward right over the threshold where it matters, right? That's really funny. I hadn't considered it. 165, 165, 165, 165, 180 pops there. Unbelievable. That's funny. That is really funny, actually. Yeah, wow. I don't care about Train Steward at this point. I get 2 reforms. One of them is the explosive. One of them is this big dreg up top. This Train Steward has died to me. This lineup is sufficient to win. Dang, that is a 200 into that man, huh? Yeah, we just chill. We're good. Ooh, this next turn is going to be juicy, too. Cool. I am very confident in this line. There's no reason not to get stronger, though, is the thing. And this is a really good turn to do it. I have a proclamation for extra power. Explosive on the bottom. It's good. Votavary on the top. It's good. Dreg does 139 to the Divinity here. Pretty solid. And we just send it on these Hallowed Halls plays. Play all 3 of them, right? There's no reason not to. Yep. True enough. Give me scaling, friends. Spell Chain. And I know what you're thinking. I would like to play my Molten Encasement. But that's the nice thing about Proclamation. I can just do that anyway. Thanks, Karuska. Very cool. Take more scaling. Yeah, this floor is winning. This floor is huge. Cool. This floor looks really strange, but it super wins. It super wins. Right? There's just no world it doesn't kill here. I mean, I just keep going on Hallowed Halls, right? There's no reason not to. Oh, we finally lost stealth on the bottom floor, but it doesn't really bother me at all, actually. It's fine. Votiver is doing 81 damage. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Entombed Explosive again. It's cool. This Entombed Explosive is also doing 150 damage if anyone's keeping track. Which is pretty decent, I think. Sure, dude, sure. It's fine. I take Curses next turn. I don't really care that much. I really just keep scaling it, though. I mean, I think this wins, actually. Take the Stealth. We get it. I think that's actually super true. Nah, this is better. I can get 8 stealth next turn. We're okay. Just keep the scaling going. No reason not to. Stealth comes in now. Burnout goes into... Ooh, we aligned the Paraffin Enforcer one up front, which is really strong. So that's pretty cool. Sure. Sure, we're good. Oh no, Curses next turn. Whatever will I do? We'll win is what we will do. It's fine. Mid-floor is victorious. Hell yeah. Curse, curse. Votavary. Who's more important? This Dreg deserves to clap on bottom. Get it, bud. I'm a believer. Meanwhile, this Dreg up top does 190 damage in attack, and he takes a swing. He swings. All right, we win. Good job. Go team. Cool. This was a very interesting run, carried in large part by Advanced Prototype and Hallowed Halls. So, yeah, what a good one. Got it on the first try. Feels pretty good. I can definitely see why this might be sticky, why people might not play the line. There's a lot of weird takes in this run that you might look at in a vacuum and go, why the hell would he click that? And yet here we are on the victory screen with a pretty comfortable line too. 56k score, taking no damage on the Divinity and only 10 on Seraph. Sweet. Let's go to the challenge here and we'll talk it through. It was a long episode simply because it's Burnout. Not Burnout. It's Dark Calling Rector. Right? Dark Calling Rector is a ridiculous challenge. Let's look at our friend first. Yeah, I'll finish what I'm saying actually before I talk about that. Dark Calling just takes time. It's the reason why players don't love playing it, because there are a lot of pretty above average players that like having 45-minute runs, and the problem is Dark Calling requires so much forethought, and Melting in general is this way if you want to win and actually use its full strength. It just requires thinking more than you probably pull off in a 45-minute run. And that's tough, right? It's just tough. So so yeah, that's fair. All right, let's look at our friend here. Let's see what we get. Karuska, lost luggage, similar takes to me. Took space early, interesting. I don't think it's a bad idea, but depends on what rector you picked. Okay, you went in on the Dark Calling too, so this is a fairly similar run to mine. We did see the Railforger's Hammer, we took Draw, you took Mark of an Exile, I don't even know where that was, and then Waxer Snuffer. Okay, so notorious difference, you skipped Penitent Remains, which is a big change. And the other thing is you didn't find the advanced prototype, which means your run looks very different. Like, what is your line even? A self-infused Baron that you never saw multi-strike for. Yeah, interesting. And let me guess, no Hallowed Halls? You didn't take the Hallowed Halls, right? Yeah. Okay, so this run looks very different from mine. And it's not necessarily a wrong take, but the thing that this is, and this is something I was actually just talking to another player on Discord about a little bit ago before I started this episode, was that when I draft cards, the way that I win my runs so consistently is that I draft way more than I need. I draft more than I think most Covenant 25 players would recommend. I mean, I had 3 banner units and I ended up removing 2 of them. I had no clue what my line was going to look like. I had Paraffin Enforcer, I had a Baron, I had a Lady of the Reform, a Lady of the House actually was her name. And those 3, I mean, they ended up falling away. And my line was Train Stewards. So, you can't anticipate these things in advance. You can't know that you're going to whiff on every multi-strike. You can't know that you're going to see the most perfect Hallowed Halls. And so I draft very aggressively to broaden the scope of my run early so that I have options when I narrow it down in the mid game. This does mean I typically have larger decks than most players like, and it's a risk, right? But I'm still thinking about, okay, how do I narrow my deck back down to a good state? How do I make sure I'm drawing through it fast enough? Things like taking draw early instead of taking the other things first. Maybe solving those problems another way. Karuska solving energy, Railforger's Hammer. In my case, I didn't take it, but you know what I mean. Creating super floors, things like that. And yeah. So in this line, I mean, it was carried pretty hard by Entombed Explosive Infusion here. I This is an interesting one because I believe that with the Waxer Snuffer hit, you could reasonably have somehow assembled a self-infused Entombed Explosive with Burnout 1 and Endless, and just played that every turn, and having like 3 of those will win. This is another one of those runs where that's possible. The order it's shown to you is risky. You might not be able to go that way early, because I think that line is fairly weak without the Waxer Snuffer, and you only hit that on ring 8, so fair. Let's see, other things of import here. You took all the same in extract cards as me, which is good. I think the main obvious problem here is you just don't do any damage. You're relying entirely on Rector scaling and nothing else at all. And then what? You Perfect Insanity mini bosses and things. This does not win. I understand why this falls apart. This absolutely loses to the Divinity. You're struggling from a hits problem, a number of hits on a floor, and you're struggling from just a pure damage perspective. Rector it can be enough on its own if you hit enough times. So if you have a draft infusion on something like a Paraffin Thug or whatever, you'll be able to assemble this and make it do enough damage and win. But if you don't, this gets really hard. And in those cases, you can't just rely on this plus 15. It's actually not enough on its own. So yeah, you need to have multi-strike or something. Dregs obviously will clap, but they only hit once and they take 7 turns before they're doing 100 damage or something like that. So I don't know. I see why this falls apart. And I also see why this can snake by Seraph, because you don't need as many hits for Seraph. You just need to do a lot of damage. And you might be able to get there. I think you do get there with the Entombed Explosive Self-Infused duped. So really interesting. I understand why this lost though. Basically, the real TLDR played a little too narrow, didn't embrace some really good hits that I think benefited you. And so let's look at mine. Yeah, this run was great. This run was great. The Advanced Prototype plus Penitent Remains pivoted my line into a quad train Steward floor to the best of my ability. The Paraffin Enforcer ended up serving some purpose in the end. It was fine. It actually mattered, so I'm cool with that. And it didn't matter how much damage the Divinity did to me. And I handled Seraph's waves just fine. It took 10, no big deal. And we then just played, I don't know, 7 Hallowed Halls on a redraw, which is really good with that Penitent Remains value. We used our encasement and explosive. We played around with the history of the world to make sure I was always assembling the squad on some random floor. And it's great. The trained Steward carry is surprisingly effective as long as you have the means to scale the floor and play them all. They hit enough times, right? You have the Advanced Prototype. They're tanky. They have the damage shield. They get the reform stats. It's surprisingly good, actually. And I feel really confident in this line, even though you're not drawing your priority units. I guess I do have one, Baron. He mattered. He did something. He just kind of sat in front of Rector and made sure Rector didn't die, especially on the Divinity where the encasement was going to the trained stewards every turn. So otherwise, you just kind of take cards that answer problems. The extracts, same as the other player. They're really good. I have Karuska. Of course I want them. We remove as aggressively as we can since I have 5 deadweights, which sucks. And I'm not removing my trained stewards because they're actually an important part of my run. We take things like Engulfed in Smoke here or there, consume some Echo Breaks, dupe a bunch of Spell Chain -2 Hallowed Halls, and we go to town. So a really good run. Takes a lot of time. So as always, I will give you a keyword, which means if you put it in a comment, I will know that you watched this all the way to the end. Our keyword this time is Train Steward. Because hell yeah, Train Steward. Would not have won this run without him. So yeah, and brings us up to 34 on the series, which I love to see. And I think I'm going to call it here. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.